Oh my god. That's nuts. So today we are going to be test driving the Tesla Model Y. The initial process is actually pretty simple. You just go on the website, request a test drive, and they'll get back to you in like about 24, 48 hours. Somebody texted us so we could schedule the appointment, and then we sent over our driver's license information as well as some signatures to just go through the standard check-in process. We also did double check just to make sure they were doing some extra precautionary measures, sanitizing the car, wiping everything down, and when we got there, they were doing just that. I'm having a hard time doing this intro.
Hello everybody, today we're going to go test drive Tesla. Yay! We're going to do the Model Y.
And with that, let's go take a test drive. If you are going to be doing something like this, make sure you're being safe, make sure you are following social distancing guidelines, wearing a mask if you have one, and just making sure that people are sanitizing and just being cognizant of their situation. Today we test drove the Performance Model Y. I would have preferred an all-wheel drive just because that's the one that I'm planning on getting eventually, but it was good. Also, my personal preference is the white interior, but they did not have one of those for the Model Y, so we made do. Currently, auto steer is enabled, and I'm just sitting here. Car's driving itself to an extent. Yeah, comfortable ride. On the display, you can see all the things around it. It'll show you that there's a green light coming up ahead. Just saw that it was orange, and I'll just keep going. If you're at all familiar with the interior of the Model 3. Or just the ride style, it's very simpler. This is the performance version of this car, and it's pretty fast. And so with one pedal driving, you essentially just take your foot off the accelerator. I have not touched the brake pedal once this drive, which feels really good. Like, it's just very comfortable. I really like the up high ride height. It has crazy acceleration, and yeah, I mean, it's a very comfortable drive. How do you feel as a passenger?
Nauseous.
Good.
Only because I'm videotaping and riding at the same time.
How do you feel about like road noise, all that sort of stuff?
It's existent. Can we turn the AC on?
Yeah.
Just realized how hot it is in here. Ooh, that's fun. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to like relax a bit, just look at the road, make sure everything's going all right. It seems awesome for like long road trips. Feet off, hands off. It's actually raising the speed because the speed limit increased by 5. Adjust it to where it actually should be, which is there. See how it takes these intersections. And it's just like pretty sweet, super comfortable. Yeah, definitely minor complaint with the rear visibility, and we have those like Uber turbine wheels, and so these are the largest and the harshest wheels for the performance version of the car. But the ride is actually not too bad. It's pretty, like, you can tell that it's a bit stiff, but it's
Well, that dog is so fat. Did you see?
I did not see. Focused on the road.
Okay, any remarks?
I mean,
now turn right onto
I want
Lawrence
one.
Road Northwest.
press the side button, put in park. We're good to go. Yeah, we're just test driving it. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, the chrome delete's awesome. Hey, have a nice day.
That's sweet.
So here was the rear visibility that I was talking about earlier. It is pretty slim.
Oh my god.
This is a wireless charging pad. So if you have your phone, you just place it down here and it'll wirelessly charge, which is super sweet.
I mean, like, so my car is little, so like I'm used to driving a little car, so like I do feel like a little more like not so used to the size of this car, but
this was a good place for autopilot. So just hit down on the drive stalk twice.
is it on?
Yep. So if you see that you have your, it's set to 32 miles per hour, and you have your thing there, but you can hit plus if you want to go a little bit above the speed limit. So hit like maybe 34. You could also use the wheel, the knob on the wheel to help you with that. It's just like crazy, like the amount of information these visualizations give you. You can see all the cars around you, even though there aren't too many. The ones in front, that one behind us. It's pretty cool. Now, how do you feel about the one pedal driving?
I really like it.
Yeah, it's just like,
It makes so much more sense.
yeah, and plus, like when you're,
I think there's also like there's less room to like mess up. You know, I think it makes driving safer.
yeah, and when you let go of your accelerator, it's actually recharging the battery, so like none of the typical like dissipated heat goes to waste like in a combustion car. One of the benefits too is that just like when you have autopilot on, you know, you should still be paying attention. You should keep your hands on the wheel, you know, keep looking, but you kind of just let go of the minor muscle adjustments that you normally have to do when you're driving. So we're driving the performance model, and I think as we've shown, this car is crazy fast. I don't actually need that power all the time, so when I do end up getting, hopefully, a Tesla Model Y, it'll probably just be the all-wheel drive version.
Do we have to take it back?
From what I've heard, that's got plenty of power, and the all-wheel drive Model 3 had plenty of power.
Now turn
But they didn't have any all-wheel drives available for test drives, so that's the automatic lift gate. And then close it. And there it goes.
It'd be like super cool driving through like Manhattan in this car.
Yeah.
It's a good sized trunk.
Well, the trunk's actually like massive if we go back there.
Oh wow.
So, and then also like the rear compartment. So this is like the size of your trunk almost. And then there's the front trunk too.
Yep.
That's sweet.
Let me see the front trunk.
This is like honestly big enough for like one luggage, like on a plane, like a carry-on luggage. Some people say they put like, if they get fast food, they put it in the front so it doesn't stink up the cabin.
Accurate. I put my backpack in my pool. I feel like you're gonna put me in this.
This is the car we go back to. So we're back. We finished the test drive. Overall, it was a pretty smooth experience. Good. They seemed to be good about social distancing and like sanitization and some stuff, right? So the Model Y and the Model 3 actually share the same seats. So it's like the exact same model or exact same type of seats. But I do think when we drove the Model 3 the first time, it was the older like first gen seats. And these like Model Y seats were really comfortable. We didn't spend too much time tinkering around with like the lumbar support and like all that stuff because we just wanted to, you know, get in, drive it and get out. But it was really comfortable. Visibility forward was really good. Rear visibility was like, not too great, but I don't think that completely affects driving too much. Like when you're driving, you still get enough information in the back to like have a good sense of what you're doing. And yeah, it was super comfortable.
Yeah, I don't think the lack of visibility was an issue at all.
Yeah. Oh, and the roof, the glass roof, the panoramic roof is just nuts. It's like, it's so beautiful. There's just something about it. Like, it just feels like a completely different type of vehicle than like a typical SUV. As I've said, a Tesla is going to be my next car, and I'm hoping to get a Model Y in the next few years. And just driving one today really reaffirmed that it's an awesome car, super comfortable, and will definitely be my next car unless, I don't know, I move somewhere crazy and get a Cybertruck. So
I support the Cybertruck.
so let me know if you have any thoughts about the Model Y. I've driven one now, so I can answer some questions. And thanks for watching.